Top 5 Most Beautiful Castles in Romania. Romania's mountains hide some of the most picturesque castles in all of Europe. Be they places of myth and legend, grand and picturesque fortresses, or elegant and imposing royal residences filled with art treasures, they reflect the country's rich cultural heritage and history. We take a look at the most beautiful. 1. Bran Castle. Perched high atop a 70 meters (229 feet) tall rock in the Carpathian Mountains, in the heart of Transylvania, Bran Castle owes its appeal to good looks, a rich history and a world-famous legend. With its instantly recognizable asymmetric towers and turrets covered in red tiles, 57 cozy, lived-in rooms filled with antique furniture and enough history to fill a library, the 14th century castle has a lot to offer. But arguably, its strongest appeal comes from its association with the legend of Dracula, which attracts visitors from all over the world eager for a meeting with the Count, especially around Halloween. 2. Pele's Castle. A stunning example of German New Renaissance architecture, the 19th century Pele's Castle resembles a grand alpine villa. Combining Italian and German aesthetics, it features 160 lavishly decorated rooms and hosts one of the most valuable collections of art and decorative objects in the country. Some of the treasures include Murano glass and crystal chandeliers, a collection of 4,000 weapons and German stained glass windows. Pele's was the world's first castle to be fully powered by electricity produced locally in its own power plant. Pele's Castle's theatre hall, adorned with ceiling paintings and wall frescoes by Austrian painter Gustav Klimt, hosted the first film projection in the country. The heart of Queen Marie of Romania has been kept at Pele's Castle since 2005. 3. Corvin Castle. The beautifully preserved Corvin Castle is one of Romania's most important Gothic-style buildings. Erected in the 15th century, the medieval castle was used as a fortress until Transylvanian ruler Ionciu de Hunedoara made it his residence. Among the parts of the castle preserved from that period are the gallery and the keep, a defense tower, the Capistrano Tower, the magnificent Knights' Hall, the Diet Hall, adorned with painted medallions, and the Club Tower. The castle's high buttresses, inner courtyards and the drawbridge add to its fairy tale air. Impressively, the castle also features a water well with the depth of 30 meters. 4. Bontida Bamfi Castle. Featuring an eclectic style that combines Renaissance, Baroque, Neoclassical and Neo-Gothic elements, the Bontida Bamfi Castle became one of the most famous Romanian castles when it started hosting the Electric Castle Festival in 2013. Built in the 15th century, the castle was put to the ground and rebuilt several times, the last time being in World War II. In 1944, German troops devastated the building in retaliation for its owner's political activities, after he initiated negotiations with the Hungarian government to switch sides and fight against Nazi Germany. During communism, the building was used as a driver's school, a farm and a hospital. The castle is currently being restored. 5. Myclausani Castle. The Sturza family's Myclausani Castle was built in Neo-Gothic style during the 19th century. It is owned by the Metropolitan Church and part of the Myclausani Monastery. Decorations include Gothic towers, medieval armor and Latin phrases written on the walls. After it was turned into a hospital during World War II, famous Romanian composer George Enescu visited the injured and played violin to cheer them up. Later, during communism, the Myclausani Castle was turned into an explosives deposit.